Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? 420, 420 in Chicago. Um, all right, futures kind of got nasty at the end of the day. Nothing too big, right? We were down point 0.2, all right, point 0.2, 0.26% on SPY. All right, so it was down $1.83. Got a little bit of a better number coming back here on this now. Um, So let's take a look. See here. All right, we're coming back inside here now on your daily. Kind of fell into a little bit of a channel here, so we're gonna see if that thing shakes out. We're kind of stuck in the middle of this thing here right now too. All right, but the two down today. All right, brings this back down to 691 and change. So my new number is going to be 687.04. All right, so I'm coming right in here. All right, coming right off of this guy, coming right off of this guy, and getting off of this guy right here. So I'm going to call that 687.04. All right, 687.04. All right, so we'll see if we get some support there. And we'll find out from there. All right, and I'll give you those numbers every morning when I give you the SPX. All right, so we'll know kind of where we're at as well. 70.10 was our high yesterday. Today we didn't get up there. All right, what did we get SPX today? We got to looks like we got to 69.87. 69.87 would have been the high. All right, so we didn't get anywhere near up that area. We kind of opened up kind of positive here, and then they kind of just drooped the rest of the day. It was really choppy day. It wasn't a good day at all. All right. We got unemployment numbers tomorrow, so be aware of that. And we know that those are going to be coming out at 7:30 a.m. So we'll see what happens with there. So 687 and change. All right. We'll see if we can shore that up a little bit. QQQ. I'm sticking with my numbers. 612.35. We're sitting there right now on the overnight, I believe. Where are we at here? Right there. Look at that. So right back to 612.13. You see that coming back up right now. All right. So 612.35. That's my number. I'm sticking to it. All right. We'll see if this can turn around and get this ship going back the right way here. All right. So Q's. There you go, coming right back to our number as we speak. And diamonds, it was such a big move that made up to the upside. And now you got, this coming off of the broadening formation of an all-time high. All right, it's something that we pay attention to. All right, so that's a shooter coming down from an all-time high. Buyers were able to take this thing all the way up, and sellers took control, and boom, there you go, coming back down. All right, so we'll see if anything comes out of that. We closed at 501.90, so this is our closing price right here, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Again, these are the kinds of things that we look for on broadening formations when we're sitting there at all-time highs. Okay, so shooter coming back down on the daily. All right, and month is still really good. Okay, and week is holding up pretty good. All right, we kind of give up a little bit here with this move today. Kind of knocked our week off a little bit. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Kind of stuck in the middle on diamonds there now. All right, so 490, 491.70. I'm not budging. 491.70 coming back down on this one. We'll see if see if we can hold the support level there. Like I said, when we make those moves to the upside, and our resistance becomes our support. So a perfect example of that today was Microsoft. I told you guys in the morning. I said, watch the Microsoft. If it comes back up into this area in here, it's going to have troubles. Well, it did, and it tried. It really did. So 623.69 So we now know where that resistance is, okay? So that's important for us to know, because then coming back forward, and we'll see, kind of fell apart here at the end of the day too, on this guy coming back down on the Microsoft. All right. After that 3-2 up, that was it, man. The party was over. And then that triggered the 3-1-2 downer. Notice that one? That's the 3-1-2 downer, triggers 2 down. Okay. And you know, if you're watching that and you're looking for that, you know, to open a position coming back down on a move like that, what's the things you got to look for? You got to look for shooters that are coming back down. You got to be looking for 60s that are breaking, 30s that are giving shooters, and what did you not have on Microsoft today? You did not have the week. Okay, that week is still hanging inside here. All right, so now you're seeing a little bit of a lift coming back up here again. So again, but once we get up here, and if we do, this could become our new support levels. Okay, if we get through all this business and we hold, and that's why I'll say sometimes I'll say you can't let it go below there. I'm saying that because I think that if breaking our support level could mean that we can get down to lower prices. And again, you know, if you're holding over a long times period, then that's a different ball game. But for for me, I would be protecting that position. All right, and then no harm, no foul if I lose a few bucks. You know what I mean? But if you want to take it, you don't want to take it down too much either. Okay, so psychology of trading. I'm gonna start talking about that a little bit more. That's fun. That's fun. We do it, and we'll be doing it in the Discord too. So it's kind of fun. We get everybody's thoughts and when you make your decisions, and sometimes you make bad decisions, sometimes you make brilliant decisions. We want to hear about the wins, and we want to hear about the losses too. All right, it's good stuff. All right, it's good stuff. Sometimes you just want to hang on to something. You get stubborn on something. There's just a lot of things that go through your head. And we're going to talk about that, when we haven't really talked about that much, but we're going to start to get more involved in that too, all right? So, anywho, here's your month here, still red, all right, still got troubles here. So this is your only buoy right now on Microsoft, is that weekly, all right? So we'll see what happens from there. All right, so I really just kind of to go through the futures and give you some numbers, I think, of where we're at. What's to say? It's like, I watched this Mag 7 pretty close. So this Mags is the one here. This is really kind of stalled us out today, right? So we had a nice 2-day move. They looked like they were finally going to get out. And and what did I say? So you're probably going to get that move to the upside, and then they're gonna more than likely they're gonna bring them back. They're gonna send you home packing, as I say that a lot. Okay, so when you go into new territory, they give you a piece of paper and then they send you back home. All right. So in other words, they're saying that you're not going to be here for long. All right. So your prices are going to start to drop back down again. Okay. So so I'm looking at the mags, and it's telling me that we still got a lot of troubles. All right. And most importantly, it's right here. Okay. On the monthly, we're red. We're 2, so we made the lower low. It's going to be difficult to go up there and try to take that all out. And there, but it's still early in the month. Today's only the 10th, but we got a short one. So what do we really have left here? We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because we got the 16th is a day off. We got the day off for President's Day. So we're only going to have like 15 days or something left, all right? So It's going to happen. It's going to go quick. All right. It's going to go quick. Take my word for it. All right. So Mags kind of here's what happened. Right. We had a nice two. We get this 2-1-2 triggered up, and then now you got the stall out, and we'll wait to see what's going to happen. All right. I'm seeing it kind of coming back up a little bit right now. So we'll see. We're going to get those Qs back up through that number. All right, we want to stay above that 613 number. That's going to be a kind of an important number for us to stay above. All right, SPY coming down. We're still sitting at that 91, 92 range. And then if we break, I think down to 687 possibly, we might get some support levels there. And I'm just kind of spitballing there and saying I think that we should get some kind of support levels there. So, all right, got to have something in our hands so we know what we're looking at. All right, XLB finished with a really nice day today. XLB was a good one. All right, made some money today in XLB. This one was really good all day. All right. I'm going to talk about one more little stock. I was trading this one some time ago. I was talking about this stock. It's called Iridium, IRDM. It's a satellite company. It's one I've been watching here. This is coming up on the weekly right now. As you can see, it chops, as you can see, right? They all chop. All right. What do? We embrace the chop, okay? So the 212 back up here. What I do like about Iridium right now, this is what I like here, and this is kind of the setup that I'm looking at. This is a monthly now, okay? This was last year, kind of it was up to 34.41, okay? So we know that it's been better, okay? We know that it's been better, $68.34, but we're small balling it over here right now, all right? And looking at last year's highs, which is at 34.48, okay? So I like this setup on the 2-1 staying in and give me the 2-1-2 back up. I think the quarter is in pretty good place right now. The quarter is 2 up. All right, and it's been kind of bringing it in a little bit on the quarter. And then you're going to know what the year is going to look like just because you just saw it. There you go. You got the inside on the year, all right? So it's going to take something to get out of this, okay? But we're going to definitely be keeping an eye out when we flip on this new year. When the new month comes. All right, so it's just one I wanted to show you. There's some other ones here and there. I'll just pop in and show you something that I'm looking at. I like this 2-1 on the setup here right now. I have it. I'm not in it right now. I made some money in it some time back, but I like this the way this is setting up right now. So we'll see what happens on this 2-1. Maybe we get something out of that down the road, okay? So it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen the next day. It's probably going to have to maybe setting up late February, coming into early March, okay? So sit tight. It's a cheap stock, just a little satellite company. So you can read up on it if you'd like. But that's one that I wanted to show you. I really don't have anything else. I wish I had more to say, but I'm exasperated. All right, so the retail really fell apart on us. We did not get good retail numbers today. Healthcare continues to be problematic. Energy, I think, is going to get back up. I think energy's okay. XLB is going to stay going as long as gold and silver and all these metals want to keep going. It's a free ride for you on the XLB. We use your stops, do what you do. XLK kind of jumped, it kind of bit me a little bit, came back inside today, so see what tomorrow brings, all right? Staples tried to get going, and Coca-Cola had those bad earnings, so that kind of put the brakes on the Staples as well, all right? So on that note, that's all I got. Tomorrow is Thursday the 12th. Friday is Friday the 13th. Be prepared for that. Okay. And again, that next week, Monday's off. All right. We got a 4-day week. All right. So enjoy your evening. Watch your charts and we got some more new stuff coming down the horn here. All right. And I'm going to be doing a lot more things on the Discord too. So I'll keep you apprised of everything. All right. And that's it. That's all I got. So be good. Be good.